Let's do a little reflection on the ban notice that I implemented about 7 days ago. Since then, a significant number of folks have been banned from the channel. And I sent the notice letting them know that, hey, because of your own doing, you're no longer allowed here. Now, I did a poll and significant amount of you, 93% if I remember correctly, were okay with that. The rest were not. However, here's the thing. When you engage in a community, you need to have rules. And when you allow folks coming in and just breaking those rules constantly, how beneficial is that for that community? Think about it from this perspective. You are in a community and you set rules in that community. We all wake up at 7 in the morning. We all have breakfast together. And then at 8:30, we go to the fields and we work in the fields. But you have 3 people who refuse to wake up on time, who refuse to have breakfast together, and they refuse to work on the fields. Yet, they will go in, eat whatever you hard work produce. They will criticize pretty much everything that you do, and they are just troublemakers. Will you allow those folks to remain in your community? Power outages, camping, work on the go. Opus keeps you connected at home and outdoors. With clean, reliable energy, Opus powers freedom. Opus, the choice of the frontier preppers. I'm pretty sure that you are thinking, no, I will not. The reason why you will not allow them to stay in your community is mainly because they're not giving anything in return. They're not being productive. They're just there to take, and that is it. It's the same thing in here, y'all. Exactly the same thing. When we allow everybody just to come in, and I know the argument, well, maybe they changed their mind. Guys, they're not here to change their minds. They're here to get a kick out of you getting upset. They're here to get a kick of me getting upset. They're here to put you down so they can feel better. I know this for a fact because I met an individual back in Florida who it was all he did all day long on Facebook. He will egg people up, get them upset just for the fun of it. I don't think that is okay, but that's what people do. That is exactly what people do. But if you let those people in and you let those people, because they immediately go like, oh, I have freedom of speech. You do in your own channel. When you go to somebody else's house, as somebody very plainly put it, well, you cannot defecate in somebody else's house's couch, right? Because it's not your house. It's the same thing. Here, I have to protect you and I have to protect myself. The funny thing is that ever since I implemented that ban, ever since, and I have sent that to a lot of people, the channel is taking off. Because what those people do, same as in a physical group, that they bring people down, they bring online communities down as well. Those people who just disrupt everything and they just don't engage at all, and they're all just negative, they bring that algorithm down to the point of throttling that channels never take off. And that is a mistake that a lot of creators have done, me included. After years of doing this, I'm just correcting this. Because I was under the impression of just let everybody in, as long as we can spread the message, we're just going to grow. There needs to be rules. There needs to be a clear line. The thing is that those people don't have a path forward. Those are the same people who will come and disrupt your group if you allow them to join, those are the same people who you will catch stealing from your group, from you being able to feed your family. They will be the ones taking because they only care about themselves. In the community, you have to be a little bit more open-minded. Just a little bit. Doesn't mean that you lose your individualism. It's just you have to be a little bit more open-minded and think of how it benefits the community. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And as I reflect on that ban notice, I think it was the perfect option. And it will continue moving forward. Now, of course, you're going to find folks saying like, well, if I can't say what I want, I'm leaving. Here's the problem. You can argue with facts. You can always say this is my opinion. But at the end of the day, you need to be willing to agree to disagree in a respectful way. But if you come in offending, bad-mouthing people, you will receive that ban notice. Now, if you preemptively saying like, oh, I'm leaving because I feel that I'm going to get banned. Well, if you're not doing none of those trollings, none of those spreading things that makes no sense, and you being respectful, why are you thinking that way? Do you think that I'm singling you out? Because the matter is, or the truth of the matter is, I don't know you. You see me through your television, to your mobile device, your tablet, however you're watching me. I don't know you. I don't see you. You see what I'm saying? So you may relate with the things that I say, but the truth of the matter is, I know very, very few of you. This is something that probably not many content creators will say. I just don't know you. And when I speak in general. So if you want to take it for, towards you because you think that I may be attacking you directly without knowing you, by all means, that's your choice. If you want to leave the channel because you feel that you cannot comment in a respectful way, I applaud you for taking that step. It's a lot better to live in a good note than not being banned. Trust me, once you get banned, there's no coming back. So I just want to say that I do reflect on the things that I do, and I 100% the ban notice. I have seen it. I've seen it in the numbers. I see it in the comments. It is working. It is working. Plain and simple. You cannot create or have a community without rules. And if people disagree with you, it's fine as long as there is a respect in there, as long as there is order, as long as there is decor. But people nowadays don't know how to interact with each other. So perhaps this is a great opportunity for folks to grow. For those who don't know how to interact with people, it is a chance for them to grow. Learn how to debate in a respectful way. If you can't, then perhaps listening is the best option for you. I also want to remind everybody that today is the last day for that flash sale on Opus. Guys, I released that, Living in the Dark series this week. I want you all to take that very seriously. When the power goes out, there's going to be a lot of craziness. We are accustomed of having electricity. There is a significant number of people who need electronic devices, whether it's a respirator, whether it's temperature control, children's and elderly need temperature control, they will be the first ones to go if the power goes out for an extended amount of time. Those who depend on insulin, for example, if you cannot have that medicine refrigerated, you will forfeit your life. So go today, go check out Opus. They have great sales going on. Remember, there is no price for your life. And Opus is what I use. Some people might like something else, but I can only recommend you what I use. With that being said, I'm going to leave here so you can go check them out. And I hope to see you at 2 o'clock in for our regular episode. Have a good one, everybody. Power outages, camping, work on the go. Opus keeps you connected at home and outdoors. With clean, reliable energy, Opus powers freedom. Opus, the choice of the frontier preppers. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in the pinned comment below. Consider joining our Frontier Prepper Squad or let an adult to you run. It really does make a difference. And always remember, those who prepare today will not struggle tomorrow.